Major conservatorship drama update. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe feels like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out and keeping each other company, especially on this holiday season. I know it can be a little bit tough and it can be a little bit sad and just a lot of emotions, you know what I mean? So I just hope that my channel brings you light and happiness and love. That's really all that I pray for that I could do. And that's it, just keep each other company. So subscribe if you want a sparkly new community where we just spill tea. All right, best friend, I am so happy to announce, I did not ever think that I would put the word conservatorship, guardianship, and happy in the same sentence. But I'm so happy because it is now being reported that Miss Wendy Williams will be out of her guardianship as soon as the end of this year. Looks like Miss Wendy Williams will soon be a free woman. The guardianship conservatorship will be done this month. Says here that she completed a series of tests issued by a New York City-based medical doctor. The newer findings reportedly conflicted with an earlier test that determined Williams had frontotemporal dementia, a group of brain diseases that mainly affect the frontal and temporal lobes that are associated with personality, behavior, and language. Wendy Williams' lawyer, Joe Tacopina, claimed the former TV host will be out of her conservatorship by the end of this year. Williams does not have frontotemporal dementia, so that should be a game-set match, the powerhouse attorney said in an interview with ABC's Nightline. The plan is this: there are guardianship attorneys, and we're watching and waiting, and they've assured Wendy by year's end that she'll be out of the guardianship. This is the biggest, most fabulous news we could ever accept. After the horrible abuse that Britney Spears went through, no one should have to go through this. I am so excited and proud and just so grateful that Wendy will be soon a free woman and out of that horrible situation she was in. So Miss Williams, how you doing? Welcome back, girl. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that follow for more tea. I love Wendy Williams so much. I've shared this story before, but just so you guys know where I'm coming from with my love of Wendy. When my brother passed, Wendy's show was on. He passed away. It's now 13 years ago, which is so crazy. 13 years ago. And Wendy had her show, and Wendy had an after show where she had one of her team film her in, just like a regular little camera, like kind of like a vlog, basically. And it would vlog her from coming off stage to going to her office to getting comfortable, just to talking. It felt like a one-on-one hangout session. And she would eat, she would talk, she would show us things. It was a 30 to an hour long hangout session, which for me was everything. It kept me so much company, and that is one of the reasons why I wanted to do my channel this way as well. Was very comfortable, and she did it in her office / closet, and I do it in my closet. So I just thought it was kind of a really cool connection like that. Wendy, I would have never expected her life to go down the way it did. I never expected it. I think it's okay to fall into addiction. It's okay to do it. The reason I'm saying it's okay, or the way I'm saying it's okay, is that it doesn't make you a bad person. Addiction is a disease, and if she had any addiction with alcohol or whatever, then that's okay, right? Everyone deserves to come from that and to heal from that, and to be able to heal from that, and to get another chance with society, with family members, with loved ones, right? And the reason I'm so sympathetic to that is because unfortunately my brother, his life was taken away because of addiction. And so I mean, that's one thing, but like everything else that happened, you know, with the dementia and all these crazy allegations, and I'm just like, this is Britney Spears all over again. You know what I mean? Like what they did to Britney Spears. Britney is, you know, I know that there's so many people that have been in conservatorships, but Britney's the first time I ever heard of a conservatorship back in like when she spoke to the court and she said everything right before she got freed. That's when I really knew what was going on, and I was in shock. I you know, you knew she was in a conservatorship, but you didn't really know what it was, because you would see her on stage, you would see her in interviews, you would see her in tours and in the X Factor. You're like, okay, girl, like, what's going on, right? But hearing it from her voice, hearing it, Wendy, you know, speak on everything, you know, it is crazy. And so, I just wish for Wendy a happy life. You know, I hope Wendy does come back. I know she said she wanted to work, and she wanted to have her show again, and that would just be everything. I think Wendy is such an incredible person. I know that her radio days, and, you know, she has her shady side and everything, but I think Wendy, you know, I don't think she's going to come back like that. I think Wendy's going to come back as somebody who survived, somebody who is stronger than ever, and somebody who also needs to heal, because what she's been through, you don't come out of that unscratched or unbruised. You know what I mean? So I definitely do think that Wendy's going to need to take some time, but I'm so happy to hear it. I really do pray that it does happen, and that it is now, right after, you know, the new year. She is free. It would be so incredible. And I would just imagine how amazing and groundbreaking it would be, like Wendy Williams and Britney Spears interview together. Like, can you freaking imagine if Britney Spears and Wendy Williams sat down and shared everything and just talked about being a guardianship and a conservatorship, talking about their freedom being taken away, talking about being told what to do, talking about nights where they wanted to give up and felt like they had no power, and you know what I mean? It would be so amazing if they did that. Not sure if it's going to happen, but we'll see. Yeah, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. It's great news, I think, and, you know, it is so scary how quickly somebody could just take over your life like that. You know, like, that is so scary and creepy, and just, it really makes you scared, you know, because, like, if this can happen to powerful people, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it is so fucking crazy. I hope that every single person who was abusive towards them, and to everyone who's under conservatorship or has been, I hope they rot in hell, and I hope God forgives you. That's my hope for you. So anyways, how you doing, Wendy Williams? Hopefully you are back very soon. I know that purple chair is waiting for you, and, you know, Sherry Shepherd, she needs to have Wendy Williams on her show, because, you know, that was Wendy's show, and I hope, you know, Wendy gets her own show again, because I think it would be insanely, not only insanely amazing, but, like, so fucking successful. So Wendy, how you doing? We love you, and I'll keep you guys updated as soon as it is legal that Miss Wendy Williams is a free woman. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.